Meanwhile, in the Middle East, local authorities in Gaza and Lebanon continue to report civilian casualties as Israel remains relentless in its military campaign. Our Eun-jin reports.
Palestinian medics have reported that an Israeli airstrike late Monday killed 7 people at a cafe near Khan Younis. That followed the 20 people killed in Israeli air and ground strikes on the Nuseirat Camp in central Gaza on Sunday and Monday, which included tanks opening fire on residents and displaced families in the tent encampment. That brings the death toll in Gaza since Sunday night to at least 37. Israel has not commented on the attacks. An Israeli airstrike in northern Lebanon, also on Monday, killed at least 14 and injured 15 others. The attack on the town of Ain Yaaqoub marks the northernmost point in Lebanon hit by Israeli forces. The town's mayor said that the airstrikes hit a building with 30 people inside, including Syrian refugees, and that some people were still trapped under the rubble. Meanwhile, the Israeli military said its forces took measures to minimize collateral damage based on precise intelligence, saying that it targeted a military structure with a terrorist inside. Last month, on October 13th, the U.S. issued a 30-day ultimatum threatening sanctions on Israel unless there's an increase in the amount of humanitarian aid reaching Gaza. The ultimatum is set to expire on Tuesday or Wednesday, raising questions about what measures will be triggered in response to Israel's failure to fulfill U.S. demands. According to COGAT, the Israeli military authority in charge of coordinating humanitarian aid for Gaza, an average of 57 trucks of food were allowed to enter the Gaza territory in October, far short of the 350 trucks demanded by the U.S. and far less than the 600 a day that aid agencies said is necessary to meet basic needs. Only 25,155 tons of food aid entered Gaza in October, the least for any full month since December 2023. For November so far, only 8,805 tons of food aid has crossed through Israeli checkpoints. However, Israeli officials are rejecting the charge of aid being deliberately restricted and are accusing humanitarian agencies of failing to organize distribution. Eun-jin, Arirang News.